Zig Ziglar started changing my life before I even really knew much about him. I started out in business over 30 years ago, started my first business out of the trunk of my car. And in my industry, I wanted to really make a difference. I wanted to be the guy who was positive, the guy who dressed professionally and all of this. And I had this meeting that I went to every week, and there were these guys that were in this meeting, and they had what Zig called stinking thinking, needed a checkup from the neck up, which, by the way, leads to hardening of the attitudes, right? He used to say. And I would come in, I'm dressed nice, I'm wearing a tie, carrying a briefcase, had a positive attitude, and they said, "Who do you think you are, Zig Ziglar or somebody?" Well, I didn't know Zig at that time. I hadn't met him at that point. I didn't meet him until years later. But I thought, well, I got to get to know more about this guy. And then a friend of mine said, "You know what? You have so many of the same values that Zig Ziglar has." And so I just said, I want to learn about this guy. And I got to meet him, got to be part of the Born to Win book and to work with the Ziglar organization. It's just changed my life. But the thing is what I didn't realize is that those guys who said that to me, "Who do you think you are?" really asked me the most important question. Even though they laughed at me, they asked me the most important question that they could ever ask. Because what I learned from Zig Ziglar is that most people who aren't successful is because they have a poor self-image. And when you know who you are and whose you are, then you know what you can do.
97% of the people do not have goals, then it's because of a poor self-image. Change the picture, as I said, you change the performance.